Today, we will be answering the question, how does changing the use of fertilizer product protect our drinking water? Fertilizers are used globally each year, greatly assisting in keeping up with the global population. In fact, they're essential to the security of the world's food supply. However, the catch is the environmental impacts as a result of their widespread use. There are several types of fertilizers, but you can mostly break them into two groups, inorganic or organic. Organic fertilizers usually contain plant nutrients in lower concentrations, typically in the forms of manure, compost, or bone. Inorganic fertilizers typically consist of only a few nutrients, primarily nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, and sulfur. Inorganic fertilizers are extremely effective since the nutrients are readily available, unlike organic fertilizers, which need to be converted into inorganic forms by bacteria and fungi before plants can use them. The downside to inorganic fertilizers is that they are lost from the soil quickly, meaning you have to fertilize several times throughout the season. This is where a large part of water pollution from fertilizers comes from. Nutrient pollution is the process where too many nutrients are added to bodies of water and cause excessive algae growth. When fertilizers run off the land into water bodies, algae feeds off the readily available nutrients and its growth can be explosive, completely consuming an area. The resulting lack of sunlight reaching plants results in the death of things such as seagrass. As the plants decay, oxygen is consumed, leading to levels so low that it can kill aquatic animals. How can we solve this issue if fertilizers are so desperately needed for global food supply? One small change that could easily be applied in your own backyard is applying them in the proper amount at the right time with the right method. Doing that can significantly reduce how much fertilizer actually reaches water bodies. Farmers who apply nutrients to their fields should keep their animals and their waste out and away from streams. Another way is using proper conservation drainage practices. Doing this reduces nutrient loads while maintaining adequate drainage for crop production. Things such as wood chip bioreactors, saturated buffers, and modifications to the drainage ditch system are great ways to achieve this. Methods such as conservation tillage reduce how often and intensely fields are tilled and can reduce runoff and improve soil health. Applying these methods would take strain off of aquatic ecosystems in struggling areas such as the Chesapeake Bay and the Gulf of Mexico, while still ensuring that adequate food production and levels are met.